Welcome
back. Hi guys, welcome back to George Sander video.
She's well excited, just met Caleb, so howdy folks, how are we doing? So obviously we're here at Lamma 2025. Now obviously I've done the setup video with Ryetec, that went up Tuesday evening. This is just a bit of a wander around. It's Tuesday afternoon at the minute, so show's still not open obviously. Most of the stands are fully done, it's last finishing touches, that sort of thing. Same with our stand's very nearly done. It's just the odd bit, a few lights here and there, a little bit more polishing, that sort of stuff. But I thought I'd take the opportunity while it's still shut to have just a little bit of a wander around. So behind me, JCB are here again for their second year after their return. Big stand again, all the gear here, lot. Some nice machines, 4220 there. You know I do like them. Next to JCB, we've got CNH, so New Holland and Case. So last year, if you remember, they had the new 1190 on stand. Well, this year they've got a 990, so slightly smaller, new livery. One interesting thing they've got, actually, is this lovely T5 and a new little 120, basically a little utility, and it's a real low cab on it, look. Lovely little machine, and I do love the new decals. It's amazing how much of just a different decal uplifts it, sort of thing, makes it look far more modern. Next to that we've got a T7-300, very nice, and then we've got the 2 millionth Basildon tractor here. It's a T7, done very nicely with the blue accents around the rims. Tints, look at the tints on it, isn't that nice? Yeah, that is a nice looking tractor. Don't know what actually it is. I'm guessing it's not a 300. It could be like a 225 or a 245. Might be a 225, similar to what we've got on the farm. Case, obviously, same group, similar selection of tractors. So we've got a Farmer 120C, a 150 Maxim. Yeah, they brought Maxim name back, haven't they? And a 340 Optum, very nice. And Case this year, they've bought the big combine, so the AF10. Big old monster. A little vineyard tractor there as well. So, Coon are here with a large stand, big rakes, tedders, bow chopper, flails. They've got the big, what do they call it? The baler we had on demo 2 years ago. Big square with the double, the twin pack ram. Yeah, hell of a baler it was. It made some really heavy bales. Tool store, you've always got to have a tool store. Might visit that tomorrow when they're open, have a look. Always need tools, always. Now then. Joe from Grizzly Trailers, if you're watching this, look away now. Now then. Never really considered H&M trailers before, but that is very nearly what I'm after. That is nice. That is really nice. So what are they there? Are they steps? They could be steps there, aren't they? I don't really want to fiddle because it's not actually show day, but they're obviously steps or something they are. Or could be Can they ramps? I don't know. We've got a bucket well there. See, checker centre. Wood up sides. What are they? They are. Let's see what size they are. Are they 17? No, I think they're 19s, aren't they? Yeah, they're 19 and a half. They are. Triaxle. It is on steel, which is not ideal. I'd ideally like something on air, but air is a bit more expensive. But that's the setup at the back I want for my trailer. So the flip toe wedge ramps. So you haven't got ramps at the back, so it is basically, you can have that as a proper flatbed trailer. And it doesn't look too heavily built. Do you know what I mean? I kind of want a hybrid trailer, one that's, you know, strong enough to do low load of work, carry the FW, which is the idea, but still light enough that you can use it as a bow trailer. And that looks like that fits the bill. It hasn't got pull-outs. Well, I suppose you could get them fitted. You can get the swinging ones fitted, can't you? I do prefer the slide-out ones, you know, the ones that are like a bit of box section. You pull them out. But you can get the swivel ones, which obviously you could weld on. But yeah, that is tidy, isn't it? That would look nice behind the fast track. Yeah. Yeah, that is a bit of a highlight for me. That's very, very nice. Oh, caution rear steer. It's got rear steer axle on it as well. It's nice. Yeah. Very intriguing. Although, you know, keep you in the loop. I've got to have a word with Joe from Grizzly Trailers, because I really would like him to build me a trailer. But again, as a lot of things, you know, it comes down to cost. But again, that probably won't be cheap either, will it? So, but that is nearly, if that was on air with swing outs or pull outs, whatever you want to call them. Nice, flip you around. Nice triaxle dump trailer as well. That is nice. Very nice, in fact. Taffy tractors rear. Nice little stand. Teagle. And of course, Grassmen are here. All set up, rear roll. Nice selection of gear here. A lot of NC stuff. Yeah. Old Donkey will be about, no doubt. And chrome with their usual spot, big old stand. Got a Forager here. No big M. They quite often have a big M here, but not this year. Baling here with some whoppers. Got the trailer we got at the farm. 8-ton low loader. Big old triaxle. That's a monster. Massive triaxle silage trailer. And what the hydraulic ramp, what do they do? Does that open the side up? Must open the side up there a little bit. Somehow, I don't know. Interesting. Has it got it the other side? No, only the one side. It's interesting what that'd be for. I don't quite understand, because it'd interfere with the rear door mechanism. So they've got a triaxle flat as well. Obviously it's got hydraulic cheese wedge on the back. Flip toe folding ramps, but the ramps will stick up. That's the only thing which I don't want. It's quite a nice trailer though, isn't it? Nicely done. That has got pull-outs as well, which is what I want. Yeah, so like that. Yeah, nice. That's a nice simple way of doing it. Good heavy duty tie downs tucked in. It's on bigger rubber. 315s, I should think. Blooming hard to read, they don't make the what are they? Oh, they're 19 and a halves, but they're super single tyres on there. But to combat that and keep the height down, they have cut them in. As you can see, they've cut the wheel arches in. So what is that? Is that 28 foot? Is that 30 foot? Don't know. It might be as long as mine. I want 32 foot really, just for the length, or even, to be honest, even a little bit longer. 35 wouldn't be a bad thing, with a rear steer axle, like on that's got rear steer as well. Just would help with the manoeuvrability and the scrubbing. Of course, triaxles you do get a bit of scrubbing, so you know, sort that out. Now, a few months ago, I bought a new four-wheeler, a CF Moto 520, and I've just found this. That's TGB, never heard of them before, but it's a quad with a little tipping bit on the back, little tipper on the back. Now, not being funny, if I'd have found that first, I would have bought one of these. What a cool bit of kit that is. 8 grand, so 9.5 including VAT. She's 450k, 560cc, 4-wheel drive, 43 horsepower. Yeah, it's a nice little bike, that is. Nice. I've never seen that before. I really like that. Bugger. Don't you just hate that when you buy something and yeah, what's a segue there? When you buy something and then, like, literally just after you bought it, you find something the same but a lot better. Yeah, I like that a lot. But it's a bit late now. I bought a CF Moto, but I do like that a lot. Yeah, never seen that. Well handy. Do a chunky, that's a real chunky UTV, that is. It's chunky old wheels, that is. That's nice. I say, I've never heard of them. TGB. Never heard of them. But that is the good thing about Lamma. You know, you get to see all these different things that you wouldn't necessarily come across. You have just have a wander through the show and you find stuff that you didn't know existed. So talking, we've got Kawasaki here. That was what I had. No, I didn't. I had a Honda before the CF Moto. But yeah, Kawasaki. They're nice bits of kit. H-Sun. Okay, never heard of them. These obviously electrical. Yeah, look at that. And that is a 4-wheel drive electric unit, that is. And how much one of these costs? Nice bit of kit though, I mean, look at it. It's a tidy bit of kit, isn't it? McConnell. Got the robo cut here. Some nice gear. I do like McConnell stuff, they make some lovely lovely stuff. Another company I've never heard of. Never heard of Green Corp. Obviously big in the old slurry. Twin axle slurry tanker there. Irrigating. Pipe reel there. Oh, talking to CF Moto. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm quite happy with my CF Moto. It's a nice quad. CVT transmission. Got all the toys on it. Like it's a 520. Oh, it's one of these. So it's basically, take the front and rear racks off this. This is what I've got. 520. Mine's in like a dark green. But yeah, it's got a few toys on. Yeah, so there's your gear selector on it. Low and high box. It's a real nice quad, real spec. Real nice spec. Road ready as well. You know, integrated indicators and all that. Yeah, a lot of the CF Moto stuff is aimed at like green roading and that sort of stuff, as you can see by that. That's quite a chunky thing. Don't know what that is on the front. It's all meshed up. What is that? I have no idea. But yeah, CF Moto, they got to 1000cc. Yeah, that one, that is spunky. I love the little wind glass on that. Oh, and you've got a passenger seat. See all the stuff, like 850 Touring. Well, nice. Yeah, but yeah, my little 520 is lovely little quad. So smooth, power steering on it, all that sort of stuff. I mean, one of the mules would be handy, but they are still, even CF Motor, like, you know, they're quite cheap. But even one of them, that's sort of 10 or 12 grand as a basic spec or not. So, yeah, but nice stuff. Very nice stuff. So there's a good selection of cattle crushes and races here this year. So you got Clip-X, not really heard of them. I mean, look at that for a crush. That is nice, some real nice crushes. Mobile sheep thingy there. Taurus. Tipari. Again, look at that for a crush. That is awesome. That's well nice. Really, really nice. All the hydraulics on it and everything like. Yeah, that is lovely. IAE are here as well. So, yeah, like I say, there's a real good selection of stuff here. And, yeah, stuff that you don't necessarily see. Stuff you don't come across. Deutz-Fahr here with a good stand again. Lovely Java green one over there. Black Beauty, some little vineyard ones. Yeah, still a big fan of the Deutz-Fahr product. It's 9340, that is. Big boy. We had one of them on Tractor Run, not this past year, the year before, I think. But yeah, I am a big fan of the Deutz-Fahr brand. They are a nice machine. Grammar here again. I still think I may need a seat for the fast track. Seating it's all right, but it's could be better. You know what I mean? It's an original seat, so it's done 9,500 hours, that seat. It's not bad, but yeah, I think new Grammar wouldn't be a bad idea. I've tried one at Lamma last year, but then never got back to stand. Then I tried one through a dealer at Hillhead, and again I never followed that up either. But you know, maybe this year. Probably one of the biggest machines at the show. It's a ginormous bugger, isn't it? Look at the size of it. She's huge. Central tyre inflation. That is a monster. That is a monster. Oh, that's nice to see. Isuzu are here. 3 trucks. Yeah, I don't think they were here last year. It's nice to see. Good trucks, to be honest. I've got one on the farm, which is, bloody hell, 8 years old now, so hard to believe. And yeah, it's a good old workhorse. Another company I've not really heard of, Grass Technology. We've got a zero cut forage wagon here, mower on the front, picks it up and deliver fresh grass to your cows. Nice twin axle tanker there. What's that? 4,000 gallon, I think. Trailing shoe on it. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, nice bit of kit. Very nice. AW trailers. It's a nice tipper trailer, that is, isn't it? And you've got a bow trailer with, you know, the hydraulic sides on. I mean, good idea, but I'm not convinced, because still not in theory entirely legal, because you're not strapping, you know, you're not holding the bows down. Literally, they could fall out the top. I mean, that's how stupid the legislation is. But, I mean, with the size up, it's not going to go anywhere. But the fact that they're still not strapped down means, I think, in theory, they're not it's still an insecure load, which is just stupidity. There is a lot of stupidity around at the minute, I think, with insecure loads, double inverted commas. Yeah, it's just like the world's gone, you know, PC mad, like, you know. But nice Chafer Interceptor there. Got Howsam just back there as well, and you got Sam or Sands? Yeah, Sam sprayers there, lot. So yeah, it's a nice. Look at the size of that troweled sprayer. That is huge. That is huge. You've got Lovell tractors here. Just nice, simple, basic tractors. Yeah, there's still a good market for them. Just simple things. Scraper tractors. You know. It's nice to see stuff that hasn't got tons of electronics involved. You know. Certainly can have too much electronics this day and age. But then sometimes a lot of electronics can be good. Like this, the Ag XE. Now we looked at this before, and I've got another video of this in the making that I just haven't made yet. And it is quite amazing how much hate, pure hatred, this twin track autonomous crawler gets. Mainly because a lot of folks think it's going to just, you know, everyone's going to be using them and it's going to be taking over all the tractor driving jobs. Well, it's just not the case. It's very, you know, it's not very niche, but it's very specialised. So, you know, it's not going to become a mainstream thing, or at least not for like 100, 200 years, or, you know, God knows how long. Not in my lifetime anyway. But like most things, there is, you know, there is a use for it. There is various ones of these things out working, you know, properly. The one that comes to mind is there's two of them working for a turf farm, working 24/7, trimming the turf, because the turf needs to be trimmed like every 48 hours or something like that to maintain the length. So instead of a man sat in the seat going up and down, there's two of these, I think the wheeled versions, the slightly smaller wheeled versions, with flowers on, just going up and down all the time, just keeping that turf perfectly at the right height. And that's just like, you know, the same sort of thing, but it's a bit bigger, you know, more for farming sort of stuff. It's 160 horsepower, like, so, you know, it can pull, but it's not going to be nicking all your jobs, but it has got a use, like, you know, certainly got a use. And I will have to get the video I've done on that knocked up, like, you know, get it out there. So Fendt or Agco, well, I say Fendt Agco, it's Fenton Voucher here. No, Massey could have their own spot further down the show, but this plot is Fendt, and you know the vouchers are over in the distance there. There you go, there's the vouchers, yeah, nice spacious stand this, and they've got quite unusually quite a small combine. It's a 527 5 CPL power level. So, oh, I see now. She's a hillside combine. So, flip you around, and yeah, you can see that tire's on at least 12 inches off the ground on that block, but everything's still level. So she's got all the hydraulics on her, basically a Hillmaster. So yeah, something different. Nice to see, you know, not an ideal 9 or 10T or whatever, like, you know, something a bit different. So yeah, it's good to see. Got the vouchers all in their splendid colours. Like even this brown one, that's a nice colour. Even though it's like mushroom brown, that is a nice colour. And Fendt, they've got to be Voucher, they've got to be the only tractor manufacturer that can paint their tractor any colour and it still looks right. You paint your John Deere red, blue, white, just don't look right. But with Valtras, for some unknown reason, I'm all in the tape here, I'll have to go out the way I come in, just look right. I don't know what it is about them, but they just look right any colour. So I've got Malone behind me, got some decent stuff. Bacala here, again with a massive stand. They normally do throw the boat, you know, throw the kitchen sink at the job. And they've got most machines here. C490, that is the bale cum silage chopper. That can actually handle silage bales. Yeah, the selection of gear lot. All the choppers, good selection of choppers, 4 of them here lot. All different sizes, including that mounted one there, that's quite interesting. Yeah, so this is the demo zone. What is that? Is that a... trying to see what sort of quad that is. Don't think it's a CF moto. But yeah, JCB have got 3 machines. There's Fent with the Malone mowers on. Dieci over there. Dieci. You have to love a Dieci. So here we are on the Philip Watkins stand. Nice little stand. Boxes and all that lot. And they also have a very nice triaxle trailer. Looks like with a hydraulic beaver tail on it, like, which is not really what I'm after. Although, you know, I don't suppose it would be too bad. I'm just trying to think of the application. Obviously, like, you know, in its current position, ideal as a bow trailer. But would it be a pain when you've got something loaded up and you want to have use the full length? You know, you're using, you know, put machines on, you want to have the full length of the trailer. Like sometimes, like on my trailer, we'll have a load of seed on the front, then I'll put the digger on the back to load the seed in the field. And sometimes the digger's hanging off the back. Can you have the digger on the ramp and then lift the ramp up? Don't know. But I like the tyres. It's on Ag Super Singles. Let me spin you around. So a nice tread on them. I do like them rather than like standard Supers. Yeah, nice. Oh, look at that. That's a nice touch. Side LED work light. It's got the sockets for your poles. Oh, so you can, oh, look at that. Yeah, so you can have side panels on. Triaxle beaver tail from 20 grand. It's not a bad price, is it? This one looks as is 30 grand, which is a lot of money. I mean, this is a 32 footer, so it is the same, you know, it's the same length as mine. Yeah, but again, it hasn't got pullouts. But yeah, look, there's another work light there. That's a nice touch, that is. And probably another one up the side. That is a nice touch. Yeah. I would like to see the slightly wider axle though, because them tyres are 6 inches in from the side of the trailer. So I would like to see, you know, a wider axle or a wider footprint from the tyres. But that's a pretty nice trailer. Again, it would be nice behind the old Fazzy, wouldn't it, lot? And again, I wouldn't say it's too heavily built so that you couldn't use it as a bow trailer, because that's what, you know, you can get low loaders, and they are a low loader. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, they're mega heavy. They can take, you know, really heavy loads, but I want something that's a bit more versatile. You know, I don't just want a low loader. I still want to be able to cart bales with a reasonably light trailer, and that does look pretty light. Yeah, options, but expensive options. Here's the Doddy icon. So again, scan that QR, and then £5 I think it is. It is to donate, and then if you win, Ryetec will build you a compact box. So you know, two good things. You might win the box, you might, and you are helping a charity. Look at these. I mean, there's quite a selection of tractor pullers here. They ought to fire these up now and again. Look at that. Is that a Merlin? It's an Allison V12. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. That is one thing. Look at that, 7840. Oh, man, I do like a bit of tractor pulling, but we never get it down here. It's always a northern thing, always up in Yorkshire and that sort of thing. There's never any, as far as I know, down in, you know, where I am, sort of Midlands, East Anglia sort of area. I'd love to go to a meet one day. I'll have to, you know, make the time to go to one of the Yorkshire ones, like, because I would love it. Speed and power. Cousins got a good few bits and bobs here. Do like Cousins stuff. They do make some nice stuff. That's a nice little, you know, compact, well, flat lift tines, opposing compact discs, and a double D roller at the back lot. Yeah, nice bit of kit. Tram spreader, got some gear here. Nice 4220 icon with the old front reeler, rear dribble bar, and the tow behind trailer with the reels on, pump, all that gear lot. Hell of an outfit, isn't it? I mean, look, oh, look at her. That is a hell of an outfit. One-man band, you can do the lot. I have to say, I really wouldn't fancy doing it all on my own. You know, it's bad enough for 2 or 3 years sometimes, but at least make it possible. So in front we've got Kubota, nice big stand again, got some gear here, little stuff, big stuff, balers, wrappers, mini digger. Look at that. Premium KVT and M7174. Looks good in that livery, doesn't it? Very nice. So here we are. Massey stand 9S425. Look at that monster. But look at this, more so than the 9S. Look at this 7S210. Isn't that just a nice looking tractor? Nice. I do like these cabs. And that's the older cab. That's not the, you know, you look at the rake on the windscreen on that one goes sort of back. There's like on these 9S and like the 8S we had on the tractor run, rakes forward. I mean, that's such a lovely cab. Really, if you're coming to the show and you've not been in one of these new Massey cabs, specifically this one, like with the, like I say, that forward rake on it, come to the Massey stand and have a sit in that cab. It is super nice, big, comfy, well spec'd, everything to hand, and the visibility out of it, top notch. And you know, I was in an 8S 305. This is even bigger, you know, a 9S 425. I can guarantee the visibility out of that will be outstanding. So yeah, if you get a chance, if you've not been in one, come and have a sit in that cab. And we've got the nice, like, medium-sized combine over there as well. Nice little twin rotor rake here. Nice stuff. Tell you what, there's quite a few of these at the show this year. These big old self-propelled feeder wagons. This is a Cavernan Silo King. Got the side of it, there's the engine, yeah, behind the cab. Massive, great thing. Oh, look at that. On the Agribale stand. 936 variant. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? All tinted cab. Heath Super Chaser. That is a nice looking machine. Yeah, Kubota got a decent stand, loads of stuff here. Mowers, front hopper, mounted sprayers, front tanks, all sorts of stuff. Oh, Weidman are here. Selection of Arctic steers and a big old telehandler there in the back. And some really compact little ones here as well. Some nice stuff. Look at that Vredo at the back there. I think that might actually be the biggest machine at the show. Yeah, I think that does outweigh the other one lot. Some interesting stuff. Ryetec. That's quite nice looking stuff actually. Yeah. Selection of stuff. I am on the kind of on the lookout for FW stuff. Maybe not new. I mean, new stuff is expensive, but you know, I'm on the lookout for just for ideas and that to, you know, what to get behind the FW. But I am kind of thinking a little bit about the toolbar, like the Ryetec Restorer. So I'm thinking about that, the Ryetec Restorer. So you can have that as your subsoiler, and then you can have behind that a set of disc arrows, something like that, a set of small tines or whatever. So that is kind of where I'm thinking, rather than have the full Monty of a, you know, all-in-one. You have the Restorer on there, and you've got that anyway. But then you can put stuff behind that anyway as well. So you've got a lot of options with that, rather than just having the one thing that's good at, you know, like Simba Solo, for example. Having one of them, that's all it can do, is that. But you have the Restorer, you can just have a subsoiler. But then if you put like a set of discs behind it, you've got the subsoiler and the discs. Press behind that, you've got the lot. So I'm thinking like that, you know, it'll give me a bit more versatility. So, yeah, but I'm just after ideas really. But also, I am stood in front of the Coyote stand. Now you remember a few months ago, yeah, we looked at the new 140. And a cracking little tractor it was as well. So this is that. There's the 120, which is obviously like the same machine, 10 less horsepower. I thought it was a cracking little machine. Again, if you're at the show and got a chance, come and have a look at it. Come and have a sit in it. See what you think. I think it's a cracking little tractor. Nice, simple, but enough like tech on it, like with the power shift box. It's got an 8-speed power shift on it to make it very usable. But it's not overly complicated. There's not electronics for electronics' sake. So, yeah, if you're at the show, definitely have a look at it. So here we are at the Tama stand. Looks a bit different than last year. Looks a lot different from last year actually. Because you've got a VIP section here. You have drinks and nibbles and all that sort of stuff. Use your twine. So you've got the impacts here. We tested that stuff, good stuff. You've got your edge to edge, which is what we use in the baler. Then you've got the new stuff, the Easy Web. Strange looking stuff, but I did do a video of this back end of summer with this at Kingy's in his Welga baler. And one thing or another, I've not got round to releasing it. I've not even put it together yet. But like come spring and that, I shall start putting that together, because it's really interesting, because it's, let me just flip you around. As you can see, it's nothing like standard net wrap. So there's like the main strands, and then you've got the little connecting strands. And it's a lot kind of looser net than standard edge to edge, but it makes some nice bales. I needed a bit more time to get it set up properly in the welder, I wasn't quite reaching over the edges quite enough, but it was certainly doing a very nice bale. And I've got to go over to Matt's as well this winter, because he's been busy using them to, bed the cattle down. What was it? Was it wheat straw? I think it was wheat straw. Anyway, he's been using them to bed the cows down. He says, lovely bales. The wrap's really easy to get off, which is one of the big benefits of it. It's easy to get off the bales, and it's far more recyclable than normal edge to edge. So it's a real bonus there. Like, you can go in with your silage wrap, because it's made of the same plastic, so it can all be recycled together, rather than having to deal with this stuff. Like I've explained before, when we went to the recycling factory at Maastricht, Helix, that stuff is a nightmare to deal with, to try and recycle and make into new nets. So so that is a bit of a game changer. So we'll have when I get them videos done, we'll have a look at that and see what it's like. Another quad company I've never heard of, Lonsin. Okay, look fairly similar to my CF Moto, but that isn't. Holy moly, look at that. She's on 4 tracks. What a beast that thing is, 700cc. Big old tracks on it. Oh, it's got the old booster seat on the back. What's that? That's a 700 wheeled one, that is. So you're wanting to know what a good use for an ag seed would be, apart from the likes of de-stoning, that sort of stuff, really slow stuff. Things like this laser weeder runs at, 0.3 kilometers an hour, really slow. Also using uses 30 150 watt lasers to literally burn weeds to death. So no chemicals, none of all that, just literally killing them with a laser. So, but can you imagine, like when you're looking at this bit of video here, yeah, he's doing like 0.3, 0.2k, I think, maybe 0.5. So that's what an Ag X seed would be ideal on the front of. All autonomous, no need for someone to sit there for 12 hours a day looking at your phone, because that's all you'd be doing. Be bored out your skull. So it's that sort of thing like the Ag X seed would be good at.
So yeah, this is a new Lycos screen. It's a CHC nav and receiver. Steering wheel and receiver.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, we've got 2 systems on the farm. I've got one personally as well.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of CHC nav systems, but there's a bit more to this as well, isn't there?
Yeah.
It's Isobus connectivity, isn't it, or something?
Yeah, so it's a powerful Isobus display. So
right.
Lycos was set up by some ex-Muller guys who developed this screen, which is mainly focused around Isobus. And it can control up to 8 products, 255 sections.
So is this? So let me get your head around it. This is a separate screen that goes in the cab with the tractor, on top of the tractor.
Yeah, so you can either have it just as a universal terminal, just for Isobus, or you can have it with the steering and link it to the Isobus as well on the tractor.
So this does both then. So this does obviously your auto steer top there, and then you can run your drill, your baler, sprayer through the bottom half of the screen.
Yeah, and even if you've got another receiver on the machine, so if you just have the screen on its own, you can connect the third-party receiver to NMEA 2000.
Oh, okay,
So you can get a signal from another
receiver,
You need to have that one as such.
Oh, okay. So it's really quite universal sort of thing,
Yeah. So but at the moment it's just steering motor. They are developing sort of camera steering.
To go through the valves and that, Well, we've got we've got both versions. Got the steering wheel version of the CHC, and on our 225 New Holland, that version does go through the steering valve.
Yeah.
So original steering wheel, and it acts as a standard OEM system light. Oh no, that's very interesting.
So it's the only display on the market that you can have like a true portrait mode. This is in portrait mode.
Yeah.
You can then flip it to be landscape. And just have
you just flip it over like
Well, you can set it up in the display. It will have to reset. Just do it anyway. Landscape format, 2 mini views, so you can have the Isobus screen.
And where you can split the screen into the different things like.
It'll just restart and then we'll turn it. Show the process. If you're just doing guidance.
Typical, that isn't it? Yeah, I suppose if you just want guidance, it's easier in landscape. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Just press the play. It's just the demo. Mode. This is start.
No, that's a really good system. So how much are we talking?
So this system here, the receiver comes RTK ready.
Yep.
So you can then just put a SIM card in for N-Trip RTK for additional £750 a year. Or it will just work on EGNOS, the free signal.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in this system is 7,999.
So that's pretty. It's very competitive. Like yeah.
If you're handy, you can fit it yourself.
Yeah. It's not. They're not too tricky, really, are they? To be fair.
Yeah. So that's just for the kit, and then you buy the platform kit for the vehicle. So the steering.
And you get the Isobus socket included and everything, or.
So this will connect if your machine is Isobus ready. You'll have like the in-cab connector.
Yeah.
So it will connect to that.
Just connect to that.
Yeah. If you need an additional harness to give you the big Isobus plug on the back and the cab, we can do that.
You can do that as well. So you've got both things covered, lot.
Yeah. It'll come with universal terminal as standard out of the box, and then you can buy task control. There's 3 levels of section control. So there's basic, which will do 8 sections, medium, 16 sections, advanced will do your full 255.
Oh, everything like yeah. Oh no, that's really interesting.
Yeah, so it's quite it's Lakos, I think, have some development in the screen for the icon.
Yeah. The fast tracks.
So the guidance and the icons looks quite
very similar. Like it's a nice looking screen and well laid out and everything. To be fair. You pinch it up like you can on your phone and do all that.
Move it round, tilt it, that sort of thing. So it's quite handy.
Yeah.
Also does the square headlands out the box.
Does it really? Like yeah.
I'll just.
No, that's all right, mate. No worries. I'll catch up with you another day.
Headland guidance lines. Select how many circuits you want.
Yeah.
Guidance line distance. You can rename it if you want to. So we'll just select 4.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Just like that immediately. Like How simple is that? That is really simple to be honest. Like
Just from a field boundary, we can use an AB line from an existing boundary edge.
Yeah.
So just press new.
So when you've mapped your field in, it'll automatically just create all the.
So you can infield boundary. So you can select your line. This is just the field boundary.
Yeah.
You can select.
Straight a B.
Yeah.
Activate, and then bang. Yeah, you're on straight on your AB.
Yeah.
Really well thought out.
Yeah. It's very simple.
Busy. Well, actually 3.5 days because I was here Monday midday for setup. Help the boys set up and everything, and you can probably tell my voice is about dead. Been really busy today. Meeting all you folk. Nice to meet you. The competition on the box has gone well. I've got, 30, 40, 50 entries on that. So the next couple of weeks I will sort that out, see who's won, and then we'll get that sent off and job be a good one. But let's have a look how many. There really isn't many balls left in here now. But good success, and the Doddy one as well. I think that's been going fairly busy. So if you go onto the website or follow the Doddy Foundation, you can enter the competition for this. £5 to the Doddy Foundation on the QR code, and then if you win, Ryetec will build you a compact box. So it's a well worth competition to have a go at. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that video. I didn't do as much videoing during the show as I sometimes do, but it was just been so busy, and I've missed loads of stuff. Like, there's loads of stuff I haven't got on video, but I hope it's been an interesting video anyway. My voice is nearly dead. Hope you enjoyed it. See you on the next one. Ta-ta.